I'm not responsible for the music you hear behind me or the recording, but hey, let's go! This is Jay Works, and this is Street Savvy. I got a word for you today, folks, and I got some blessings to hand out. The topic today, folks, is just so simple, but it's so original. It's so lovely for me to bring it out this mouth because it's compelling what I talk about on these airwaves. Check it. The topic today, folks, is don't let your success outweigh you and get you sued. Success is not made to be told. It's made to be successfully made to what you want to do in the highest peak. As far as business, as far as school, as far as you being an entrepreneur, as far as you doing anything in life, you feel that's successful. You deem that successful to you and your family. I'm going to give you this point. A lot of us wish and hope we get rich. A lot of us, probably millions of us. But the problems that come with it, the great Biggie Smalls, I quote, said it. More money, more problems. He's damn right. As you see today, a lot of celebrities are getting sued out there. Keister and his great lawyers behind it. His superpower lawyers behind all these civil suits. People are getting sued for the slightest things. Rhetoric, bullcrap, stupid things they have brung upon themselves, or things in nature that they can't even occur. Look at Shannon Sharp. Look at some of these superstar players. These women are seeing their targets, digging into it, and chinging them. And listen, you can't blame for somebody from trying from your stupidness. We got to learn from jump start off the porch. It's people out here to get our wealth and our health and our well-being. And it's up to you to stop it or slow the progress or don't do it at all. Let me tell you something, folks. I'm broke as hell. I ain't got that money. I'm not that person who's building off equity. But what I am is a person who has this here, which is knowledge and wisdom in things I want to do. For instance, this the new PD Code 7 Kids Sportswear. I done displayed it all week and all the profiles and channels, and best believe the orders shall be coming in or not. But what I do is I try to stay above water. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be super rich. I don't want to have the Bentleys. I don't want to have none of that. I don't want to be great to anybody. I just want to be successful to the point that it's generational wealth for my kids can either breathe on it, throw a rock at it, or make it successful so their kids can be. And that's called generational wealth. People are out here to harm you, folks, for something your blood, sweat, and tears over all through your life or history are you working. We know of a lot of our parents, millions of our parents, work check to check, week to week, month to month, all their lives. Don't have a pot to throw piss or shit in or out. Or close it. You're paying mortgage, you don't really own a house. You're paying taxes, that's not really yours. All of this just for what? Nothing. So all of us want to stop that trend or try to stop it. And some of us is not successful at stopping it or even paying attention to it. You just want to live and not be bothered. And I get it. I definitely get it. That's the common thing around America today and with our kids and generational things we do. I just want to be left alone, want to be able to get high, party, work, bullshit, and business. No. It's business from the jump. Work is second. Generational wealth is third. You gonna sleep when you dead. I repeat, you gonna sleep when you dead. You know why I say this? Because if you don't bust your ass, if you don't WORKS, works, or WRK, work, you are no good to you or your family. A wise person once told me, Jay Works, if you ain't working, you in trouble. And by goddamn, that person's always right and will be right in my eyes today. Your wealth is not everybody's believement. Your wealth is not everybody's story. Your wealth is not everybody's carriage or car or workshop. Your wealth is your personal business and your personal attributes of what you have done and contribute to you and your family. But when you start, Floyd Mayweather, prime example, in the straight, he got all that. I'm happy for the man. But what they try to do, Deion Sanders, Allah, his son got drafted 150 something in the draft when it was picked, when it was talked about. Since this kid got off the Pee Wee field, he will be in the top 5, the top 3, the top 2. This man was top 150 because of what his dad has done, was set forward for him, generational wealth, to do it and do it and do it well. It's not Nike for us, folks. It's ignorancy. Because blacks, we'll go ahead and make everybody else rich but ourselves. Make everybody else a billionaire. No matter what. We could be the poorest people and getting a check monthly, but we're going to still go get them J's. We're going to still pop out with some jewelry, some ice, some bling bling. We still going to Chick-fil-A. We still going to Red Lobster. We still going out to Benihana's. It don't got a pot to want to piss in or throw it out. Yes, that's the culture. We need to break that and build and let's talk. Let's talking about it. Let's showing up about it. Show out about it around your business circle. Show out about it when you go into the consumers. Show out about it when that money's coming in at night when you sleep. I repeat, show out when that money's coming in at night when you sleep. Not in the daytime when you're trying to make it and spend it at night in the clubs on 5 drinks. Every time I run into a sister or child or niece or nephew who says they're working, they have no kids, they're in their early 20s, they're in their late 30s, I applaud them. You know the first thing I say to a woman? And some get heavily offended until they get it. I said, that's right, my sister. That's right, my queen. That's right, my niece. That's right, my daughter. Be like Oprah. What? I don't be like no damn Oprah. Don't say that. I said, this is what I mean. Hold up. Pump your brakes. I mean this. Oprah showed the world, displayed the world 3 things. I'm going to get it on my own. I'm going to win by any means necessary. And the 4th thing is I'm going to be selfish doing it. I'm not going to have no goddamn kids, no other bills but the bills I got to take care of my overhead with. That's what I mean, ladies. Today, kids is so expensive, it's out of this world. Ask me, I owe about $100,000 in arrears of child support. I repeat, I owed $100,000 in arrears of child support. And that's because the jobs I had over the years wasn't paying up to the standards that they was robbing me for. Yes, child support, Allah, be robbing me. I can't speak about no one else. Been robbing me since I was 16 years old. And something to do to me not working or not finding a job, so it built up. It built up penalties and penalties and penalties from state to state, from New York to Massachusetts. So that accumulates me not doing a lot of things I want to do, not being able to buy a lot of things I want to buy, even if I had the money or somebody loaned it to me or gave it to me because of child support. And all that, if you end up in it a day, you break all it down, I should have been well heavy protected having sex. Period. My wealth, my income, it begins and it ends with child support. My wealth, my income begins and ends with child support. So I'm telling you folks out there, if you don't hear nothing, hear this message today. Take care of business. Don't display your wealth to the world, to the family, to the block, to the streets, to this damn internet. Display it deep down inside. Be the person who's a bum. Be the person who, oh man, he's stupid. Oh, he's a clown. Be all of that. Be that nerd. Or be that dude who don't change his outfit. Be that dude that changes underwear to socks and t-shirt. And still be grinding and sacrificing. and building business, building relationship, building merch, building ideas, unique ideas, writing hit songs, being direct towards the things you want to do, being decisive and saving that quarter, that nickel, that dollar, weekly, daily, understanding who you are and where your place is in this world, because you ain't for everybody. Understand you have a wife, you have children, or you don't have neither or. You need to provide for you for multiple years to come. Understand you have a white man and white people, white folks in the Senate trying to take everything you ever earned, which they call Social Security. Break the cycle and say, you know what? I ain't gonna have to deal with that. Build your wealth and thinking about that. Put that on your mind and saying, I'm not even gonna have Social Security. So let me bust my ass daily in saving, getting into business and investments. That's gonna make sure it's generational wealth for you, not just for your grandkids or others. Because right now, folks, that's all I'm thinking about is going out them doors every day, hustling. Because I'm not rich. I'm borderline broke. The game is fucked up. And some of us got it messed up. And I'm never going to be empty. I'm never going to be lost for attitude. I'm never not going to focus on my business in hand. I'm going to also make that dollar any means necessary. And I'm not walking over nobody, I'm not killing nobody, I'm not selling nothing, no drugs to get it. I'm hustling my own inventions, my own products of clothing, of merch, of films, of content. Ladies and gentlemen, I lived in Orchard Park Project in Boston, Mass. I said about 8 to 10 years of my life, right? Learned a lot, but didn't learn nothing if I didn't speak for myself or speak up for myself. Had a father who worked every day, 4 to 12, every day of my life, and it was a union man, shop steward, chief shop steward, vice president, you name it. It taught me to grind and hustle and go get it. Any means necessary. I was never a 730 guy on that 10-pack package. If I ain't the man, I don't want to be nothing. I ain't taking handouts, and handouts don't take me. But I damn sure take a hand-me-downs, so I know where that can get me. I done wore this long enough. I've displayed this more than enough. I done had this for a lot of y'all came up the porch, and the shit got me nowhere. Jewelry, money, and cars never got me nowhere. I don't get high to the fact that I don't know no one. I don't need to get high to elevate this sky. But what I need to do is stay motivated, innovated on my business and work the hand, on my merch in today's environment and society. And I'm here to tell you folks today, PD Code is here forever. Forever. Even when I'm gone, PD Code, kids, sportswear, 7, forever. PD Code, men's and women's sportswear is here forever. PD Code clothing, PD Code dad PD Code socks, PD Code teaching and development business as an attitude, as a project, as understanding what you need to do. As a black motivator, innovator, PD Code is here to stay. That's one thing no one can dictate or take from me. I had multiple deals on the table for what I do. Turned them down. Turned them down. Because you ain't going to deal me into the motherfucking grave. You ain't going to deal me to the heights. I don't need a Bentley. Damn sure don't need a Tesla truck, Cybertruck, or a Cadillac. Never been a Cadillac dude. I like them Germans because I've been in them. I stay in them foreigns, but I don't need none of it. Cars is the worst investment. House is your least investment. Get it, fix it, flip it. I need to invest in generational wealth in my health and experience of business. And I need to do it without talking about it. I need to do it. Because I'm going to tell you folks something, and I'm gone. It's hard when you don't, and it's easy when you do. A quote from Jerry Works himself, and that's me, folks. And I want to ask you something. Do you love yourself? Do you motivate yourself? Do you innovate your people? Do you describe your business to you every day? Do you understand your logo? Do you understand the meaning behind what you're doing? But let me tell you something, folks. I'm going to tell you this one thing. When people call my phone, when people speak to me, when people ask me what I'm doing and what it's about, I go, J Works. They go, who is J Works? J Works is J Works Entertainment. J Works is PD Code. J Works is the podcast Street Savvy. J Works is that security guard that holds the most and do the most and say the most and protect the most. Threat assessment. That's what J Works is. That's what PD Code does. Remember that, folks. Your business always got to be you. The opportunity to be premier, what you have to do, starts with you. No matter which way you get it out there. I get it out there more amazingly. I wear everything I talk about. Not just emotionally, mentally, and physically. I put it on my body. For you guys understand and notice the satisfaction. Understanding the life I'm building, the life I'm living may not be the best. Not the worst. But I understand God. I believe in relationships with God. I believe in family first. But I believe in understanding and listening behind all of that. Makes me a successful businessman. I'm not just your friend. I'm not just your husband. I'm not just your uncle. I'm not just your businessman. I'm not just your confidant. I'm not just that guy that be like, I'm J Works. I'm me. The guy who's always going to work for everything he get. And that's J Works. America, you don't need nobody else. You need you. You need to display your business, your relationships on no internet or social media. Display it to your heart and your mind. And keep going. When it ain't about you no more, you move and get away. And that's business, that's relationship, that's friends, that's family, that's marriage. Understand, you got to build to motivate you. Understand it. You got to keep sacrificing. You got to keep hustling. To not just to be rich. Not just to understand poor, but to understand you got to live comfortably. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm J Works, and this is Street Savvy, the podcast. Another great message. Another great understanding. And before I get off the airwaves by saying these several words and sentences, I have lost in the last 48 hours 2 good people close to me. One, a young lady who came to me and asked about security work, about understanding security. I told her, you out of your mind. Security ain't what you think it is. She said, yeah, I know, I worked here, I worked there. I said, you haven't worked with me. have worked in the magnitude of these animals in workplaces that we go through. And not animals and peoples, the animalistic things that goes on in the nightlife. She said, I understand, okay. So for weeks and months and days, Big Lex asked me to work. Turned her down. I'm like, you ain't fit for this, honey. You're too pretty. You may be 6 feet, 6'2", 6'1", but that ain't security. That ain't de-escalation. So one day, small story short, I gave her a chance at the Taste of Brooklyn. And a young girl said to me the day I gave her the chance, and it was by accident. I thought it was another person. Honestly, I thought it was another young lady named Lexus who works for Brink Security that I was putting on, or that was coming to the staff. It was Lex. All frame of her. She showed up on Wednesday. I asked her, what you doing? She said, you called me. You told me to call you. Because I tell everybody who works beside us, or who works on the team, or who's invited to the team, you got to call. Got to call Big O. Make sure Big J knows about it. She called every day. And that was her. That was God. And I taught everything I know about threat assessment, about searching, about respecting other folks, about respecting boundaries, and plus, keeping people safe. The most number one thing ain't about having a mouthpiece when you're dealing with our society, the nightlife. And the young girl did not disappoint. There was times I had to grab her back. Less aggressive. Pull back. Search a little different. Because I'm a coach out there. I'm not no one's boss. I'm a coach out there. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm an uncle. I give blessings to ones who want to have those blessings. And I gave it to Lex. But young sister, you never disappointed me. You made me happy in plenty of ways. And whatever God got you doing today, I'm proud of you. I'm not happy you gone at all. I'm very excited the new journey you taking for God. You're not going to be here with me physically with that statue of yours or that shirt you got. But spiritually, I'm always talking about you. So Lex, this podcast moment is for you. Praise, praise, praise. God got you now. Another fellow, very close to me, family member, Devon, DV, went home to God this morning. Real tough. Folks, God has built a man in J-Works in ways I don't even know. To be a deaf angel, to be a person to endure a lot, to be a person who be in pain every day but keep going. A person who looks over everybody every day, takes care of people every day of his life. Today is one of those days, though. I lost another one. DV, you've been a good family member to me. The 16 years I've been married to your cousin, and 20 years I've been around your family. In the 40 years known as us being family, I'm happy to say I love you, brother. You up there with Moan now. And other family members. He was very appreciated when he was on this earth, especially by my kids and by your cousin, which is my wife. So my brother, you're going to be missed. But keep making us smile with God, whatever journey you on. Today's your day as well. DV, we love you, bro. You're going to be dearly missed. Folks, I'm J-Works, and this Street Savvy, the podcast. Please stay tuned for anything else we're doing, for any other message, and great topics. And keep hustling and keeping your business to you. God bless America.